Goat Squad TV. We back with an Underground Gems review. Another one. As Big U say, another one. Oh man, this is just like some of my proudest content here because I want people to be put on. I don't care if it gets one view. I want people to be put on to some of the great music I was blessed on listening to that people weren't really paying attention to back then, and even still don't really kind of pay attention to now. That's why I call this segment Underground Gems album reviews. I gotta shorten it up, man, because it's hard to don't kind of subject and type this, but it's what it is. So my next review is gonna be about an underground group from Boston, pretty much from the Massachusetts area, that came out with an album in 2004, which I bought in April 04. March of 04, actually, if you really want to be exact. This is Red Civic years for me. Year after I graduated high school. Electric Company, Life's a Struggle. Great album. Great album. Soulful. You want soulful hip hop, conscious, soulful, easy to relate music that's not necessarily, like thugged out all the time. It's just really more like conscious, more just regular people life. This is the album right here. If you could relate to just regular day-to-day life, having a job, having to, go home and deal with the regular day-to-day stuff, hey man, this is the album for you. So let me review this real quick. The notable tracks on this album are Can't Stop, Relax Today, That Feeling, and Levitate. Good Night. I had to write this down because, I got to jog my memory. It's been a minute. 13 tracks on the album. Majority of the production was handled by Insight. Insight is from Maryland, but he is also Boston bred in the sense where he went to school out there. I believe Cambridge. He did a lot of collabs with Mr. Liv. A lot of people know Mr. Liv from his solo work, along with his work with Acrobatic, as well. A lot of underground heads. I wouldn't say y'all because this is the reason why it's an underground gem. A lot of you guys don't know these names. Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island had a really good underground scene of MCs in the late 2000s, in the early 2000s, late 90s. Most notably where I'm from, Connecticut, a guy named Apathy, who's one of the illest MCs to ever grace Connecticut. In a group called the Demigods. Cass is dope. I'm gonna do album reviews on a lot of his stuff soon. You got guys like Acrobatic from Boston, Mr. Liv from Boston, From Snatcher, he's from Boston. 7L and Esoteric. I mean, Ed O.G. obviously is a legend, Guru legend, Big Shug legend. Even though Guru raps Brooklyn, but he is from Boston. There's no debate. He's from Boston. He's from the Bean. He has songs rapping the Bean and rapping Brooklyn. So, Adam 22, I seen you on a little interview with Crook, talking about how Guru was ashamed to be from Boston. Guru was never ashamed to be from Boston. Make that clear. As far as I know, the dude was rapping Boston towards the end of his career, before his passing. And I do know he has a bunch of joints rapping Boston, along with a lot of these dudes. But anyway, back to Electric Company. Electric Company was a group. It was a short-lived group. I don't know if they still make music now. Haven't heard Insight drop any instrumental albums in a minute. I used to buy a lot of his instrumental albums. I used to rap on them. I used to listen to a lot of his solo albums. Dope. Can't really get mad at Insight. The members in the crew were a part of his crew, which we call Electric Company. And they made a great album. If this was the only album they were ever gonna make, they made sure they gave you guys a bless y'all if you're a real hip hop head. Now, this is time now that we get this Um, Life's a Struggle album out there for the public to know how great that album was. It's a classic underground project that will probably never get its props due, but that's fine because that's what makes it unique. Shouts to Insight, shouts to that crew. Hope that them cats continue to make music one day. At least drop maybe one more album, maybe an EP or something, just to let people know they still doing it. I don't know, people's life situations are probably different. I don't even know if these cats even cool anymore. You never know. You know, nobody's a psychologist here, but at the end of the day, man, you know, the New England scene has always been we've always been slept on. A lot of it's because we sleep on each other, sleep on ourselves. And the message is we need to stop sleeping on ourselves. A lot of great artists today where I'm from that are coming out like Annoyed and Webby and you know, a lot of these guys is dope, man. You know, salute to Annoyed and salute to Webby holding down Connecticut. You know, Apathy still doing his thing. Massachusetts, you still have Edo G and a lot of those legends out there, and you know, guys like Acrobatics still putting in work despite health problems. Liv, you know what I mean? Esoteric and doing his Zarvase thing right now. But you know, I grew up on 7L and Esoteric when Soul Purpose came out. Love that album. I'm gonna do a review on that another time. But anyway, leave your comments down below. Hip hop heads, this is my last one for the hip hop underground gems reviews for today. I'll do this next weekend. Have some more albums to talk about, different artists from different areas that you guys might not be familiar with. I'm back to my sports grind in a few hours. I'm gonna take a little break. I got a few videos coming after that. But I'm gonna take a little break just to chill. I need to see my eyes. I'm tired. I need a nap. All right, salute. Go Squad General. Peace out.